it comes to narcissism and narcissistic behaviours, we can often think in some aspects that narcissism is healthy, when personally speaking, narcissism is not healthy. It's extremely unhealthy and manipulative and hurtful, and it damages not only the people the narcissist is around, but also the narcissists themselves, even though they don't want to recognise this because they're too busy in the woe is me victim, blaming their victims for causing their suffering. However, when it comes to the characteristics of the disorder and the behaviours of the disorder, they can be very similar to healthy behaviours, which is often why we can think, well, in some sense, narcissism is healthy. Narcissism is not healthy. This video is to explore some of the similarities between what narcissism is and what healthy behaviour is. And one of the first of these is confidence. You can meet a confident person who, when you go and ask them for advice over something, they'll not make you feel stupid, they'll not put you down, they'll not intimidate you, they'll not humiliate you. If they know the information because they are confident in their ability in that certain area, they will give you the information, they will help you out, they will point you in the right direction. Or if they don't know the information, they'll admit that they don't know the information because it's not their area of expertise. I believe it was Einstein that said if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will spend its whole life believing it's stupid. So we all have areas that we have knowledge in, that we have acquired knowledge in. And if you go to a confident person, they will happily share that knowledge. If that knowledge at some point proven to be wrong, they will happily admit and explore the new information given, different theories. When it comes to dealing with a narcissistic person, they're arrogant. So even if they do know the information, they'll not want to give you the information because they feel smug that they know something that you don't know. Instead, they'll go all out to humiliate you and make you feel stupid so that they can feel superior. They'll go all out to pull you down so that they can feel better. If they don't know the information, they'll feed you the wrong information because they always have to be right. So confidence is healthy. However, arrogance is not confidence. Arrogance is narcissism, and it's extremely unhealthy. The grandiose side to a narcissist, where it's all about themselves and all about them getting their own way, when they turn around and accuse you of being the one who is awkward, who is making it all about you, when they're projecting onto you because they want it to be all about them. So when it comes to a narcissistic person, their grandiosity is unhealthy because they are thinking about themselves, which often leads to that exploitative behaviour. When we have things such as self-care, when we have our own personal values, our own personal beliefs, and we stand by them while we believe them to be right, yet we know we can adjust if new information comes along and we no longer believe in that thing. So we can adjust as time goes on and recognise and learn and grow. So self-care, yes, that's healthy. Grandiosity, exploitative behaviour, believing that you should be put before everybody else, is narcissism, and it's extremely unhealthy. Being preoccupied with fantasies of ultimate success to the point where they go all out to exploit people to get their needs met, that is extremely unhealthy behaviour. Not only for the narcissist, because they're forever having to cover their backs and cover their tracks, but also the people that the narcissist is exploiting. We can all have goals, we can all have dreams, we can all have things that we want to aim for in life. And when done the right way, when done through growth and development and learning and progression and getting there, helping other people along the way, this is good, this is healthy. Being preoccupied with your own goals to the point where you exploit and walk all over everybody else to get there is narcissism, and it's extremely unhealthy. Believing they're special and can only be understood by certain people, that is unhealthy, because they go around their life believing that they're the most misunderstood person in the world, and they will lead you to misunderstand them and then accuse you of misunderstanding them. So they never build that connection with another person, a genuine connection, as they're exploiting people. However, knowing your worth, knowing that you should not be treated in certain ways, knowing when enough is enough, that's healthy. Yes, it can seem similar to believing that you are worth more than something. However, if someone is treating you in a toxic manner, you are worth more than that. So believing you're special and above everybody else is unhealthy. Believing you are equal to everybody else and you don't deserve toxic mistreatment is healthy. Requiring excessive admiration. Narcissistic people go all out to gain the attention, the adoration, the praise and the gratitude that they believe they're entitled to. However, they more often than not put the bare minimum effort in and then expect eternal gratitude. Doing something for another person out of the goodness of your heart and just wanting thanks. Just hearing someone say thank you and then it's over and done with. There's nothing particularly wrong with that. Again, with that, it depends in the culture that you were raised in. So in some cultures, if you hold a door open for somebody, expecting somebody to say thank you for holding the door open for them as you walk through, perceived as good manners, those values that you have been raised with. There's nothing wrong with those expectations. It's not damaging the other person. You're not going to use it against that person 20 years down the line and say, what about that one time I held the door open for you? Which a narcissistic person would. So there's nothing wrong with those things when it's based on values and when it's not done with any form of malicious intent. With a narcissist, they will do something for you and they often resent having to do it for you in the first place because they are expecting that praise. You don't hold the door open for someone expecting them to say thank you. When they walk straight through and snub you, you might think, huh? And take offence. However, you don't open it expecting them to thank you. Narcissistic people open it expecting that eternal gratitude from you. So requiring that excessive admiration is unhealthy. Narcissism. Just having someone say thank you, a bit of gratitude, is healthy. Same as when you're going through some form of illness. When you're going through some form of illness or hard times in life, you might need some support. You might need some help. It's healthy to get that support and that help to help you through the tough times because we all go through tough times. However, with a narcissist, they will make stuff up or they will play the victim in order to play the victim, while the real victim has their lives completely ruined for them. So that is unhealthy. Exploitation is incredibly unhealthy. You are literally lying to other people to get your needs met, and that is unhealthy narcissism. Having that give and take in a relationship where you do something for them and they do something for you, that's not exploiting each other, that's helping each other out. Depending the situation you're in, it might be 80-20 and then it might be 50-50 and then it might be 80-20 depending who's in need. So if one party is ill, the other party might be putting the 80% of the effort in to look after the ill party. And then when they're feeling better and the other party is going through something, it might switch. With a narcissist, they expect you to put all the effort in and they will exploit you to get what they can from you. And they often do this by tearing everybody else down because it's quicker for them to exploit people once they've conditioned people into no longer feeling enough. Narcissistic people lack empathy, and that is unhealthy narcissism. They do not care for anybody other than themselves. They only pretend to care in order to get their needs met by other people. When somebody has pushed you to the point where they have lied to you, cheated on you, deceived you, manipulated you, exploited you, repeatedly hurt you, continuously let you down and abused you, you are more than entitled to get to a point where you just do not have the energy to care about them anymore. They can go and do whatever they want and you're ready to go and live your life. Genuine people find it very difficult cutting contact with narcissistic people. A lot of them still wish them well. However, you can get to a point where you want revenge. That revenge is to teach you to go forward with your life, not to hurt them. That is the best revenge on a narcissist. You just don't really want a narcissist to find out that you're doing well, because they'll either swoop in for the hoover or try to destroy it for you. However, your best revenge is moving on without them. And that revenge, that feeling, that emotion is there to drive you forward. With a narcissist, their revenge is to punish other people, to hurt other people, to sabotage other people, which only keeps them locked in the past. A narcissist might full well have determined your past. However, you are in control of your future. And envy. Envy is an extremely unhealthy negative emotion. Narcissistic people have that unhealthy emotion of envy. They are envious of other people, bitterly envious of other people, to the point where they seek to swoop in to exploit people to take what other people have got, because they believe that they're entitled to it and other people have stolen it from them, that other people are privileged, that other people have all the love. And yes, there is some privileged people in the world. However, with a narcissist, they see something they're envious of, they talk badly of it, they seek to take it from that person, they seek to destroy it for that person. So envy is extremely unhealthy narcissism. However, we can all have that feeling of jealousy when we see someone with something that we would like, or going somewhere we'd like to visit, or a nice item of clothing, or a new car that we would like. However, with jealousy, you don't usually want to take it away from that other person. You can still be pleased for the other person, even if you think, oh, I wish I could have that too. And that is to sort of guide you into, that's what I would like. Wonder how I could get that. And if you go and speak to a confident person, they'll try and help you, they'll advise you, so that you can go and achieve it for yourself. With a narcissistic person, they're going to try and exploit somebody to get it for doing absolutely nothing. And with their arrogance, they believe they're just entitled to it. So yes, we can all have pangs of jealousy. However, with a narcissist, it's that envy where they seek to destroy others. With jealousy, it's that knowing that you would like something for yourself. Jealousy, if used in the right method, is healthy. So we can all have that jealousy if somebody, narcissistic people will provoke jealousy within you so that they can accuse you of being jealous of them because they believe other people are envious of them, because they are envious of other people and they think you're coming from where they're coming from. And we often think they're coming from where we're coming from, and we're coming from completely different thought processes. Entitlement. When you work hard for something on the understanding that you are going to be paid a certain amount, you are entitled to that payment. When you pay extra for something, for a privilege, money you've worked for to earn that extra, to pay for that privilege, you are entitled to that privilege. With a narcissistic person, they believe they're entitled to something without putting any extra effort in. That's unhealthy narcissism. Understanding narcissism helps you understand where they're coming from and recognise you are not the same as them. So no, narcissistic behaviour, narcissism, isn't healthy. However, there are behaviours that are similar that are healthy, such as jealousy, if used in the right way, is healthy. Envy is unhealthy. Confidence is healthy. Arrogance is unhealthy. Self-care is healthy. Grandiosity is unhealthy. Needing that help and support is healthy. Requiring excessive attention is unhealthy. If anyone has any thoughts on this video, please do add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Liz Bashaw. This channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. If you're looking for someone to speak to, I have partnered with BetterHelp, and their sponsored link is also in the video description. I do also have a new book out now on Amazon, and I will add the link to that in the video description, which is 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.